बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। लास्ट वीडियो में हमने थ्योरी ऑफ फ्लेयर्स डिस्कस की थी और उसमें आखिर में हमने दो न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किए थे। तो आज भी हमने दो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने हैं। उससे पहले फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी डिस्कस करना है। तो फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी, व्हाट इज़ फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी? Factor of safety is defined as the ratio of ultimate or yield stress to the permissible or working stress. इसको डिज़ाइन स्ट्रेस भी कहते हैं। FOS is used to reduce the value of stress so that a material can be stressed below the maximum stress. Factor of safety is always greater than 1. Factor of safety is number and it does not have unit. It means that it's unitless number. If we consider ultimate stress, the Flare criteria, then factor of safety is equal to ultimate stress over working stress, and it is used for brittle material. If we consider the yield stress, the Flare criteria, then factor of safety equal to yield stress over working stress, and it's used for ductile material. Example, if we take yield stress equal to 600 Newton per millimeter square and factor of safety 3, then our working stress will be 600 divided by 3 equal to 200 Newton per millimeter square. And otherwise, if factor of safety is 3 and working stress is 200 Newton per millimeter square, then if we calculate factor of safety, then factor of safety will be 600 divided by 200 equal to 3. We now solve two problems. इन दो प्रॉब्लम, पहला प्रॉब्लम जो है वो सिलिंड्रिकल शेल से रिलेटेड है और इसमें जो है दो फार्मूले यूज़ होंगे, circumferential stress and the longitudinal stress formula for thin walled cylinder. The statement of problem is a cylindrical steel shell is subjected to an internal pressure of 5.6 megapascal. The mean radius of the cylinder is 325 mm and the thickness is 12 mm. If the material has a yield stress of 300 megapascal, then determine the factor of safety using maximum principal stress theory and maximum distortion energy theory or von Mises theory. So given data is pressure is given, that is 5.6 megapascal, diameter of the cylinder is given 650 mm and thickness of the plate is 12 mm. Yield stress is given 300 megapascal. Then we can calculate sigma 1. The formula for the circumferential stress is PD over 2T and the longitudinal stress is PD divided by 4T. Then maximum principal stress sigma 1, ये आपने मैकेनिक्स ऑफ मटेरियल 1 में ये दोनों फार्मूले जो है स्टडी किए हुए हैं और इधर हम इसको यूज़ कर रहे हैं और यहाँ इसको इक्वेट करेंगे। इस मैक्सिमम प्रिंसिपल स्ट्रेस जो है वो डायरेक्ट इक्वेट PD और 2T से करें तो सिग्मा 1 मैक्सिमम प्रिंसिपल स्ट्रेस की वैल्यू जो है वो 151.67 मेगापास्कल कैलकुलेट होती है और ये आप देख रहे हैं कि 151.67 इज़ लेस देन द यील्ड स्ट्रेस, वेयर इज यील्ड stress is 300 MPa. minimum principal stress sigma 2 equal to PD over 40 will be calculated as 78.83 megapascal. According to maximum principal theory, sigma 1 is equal to yield strength or working strength or stress. First, considering principal stress theory, sigma 1, the principal stress, is equal to sigma y, that is yield stress over FOS, factor of safety. If we calculate from this equation, factor of safety will be sigma y over sigma 1 equal to 300 over 151.67 megapascal. The value of FOS become 1.98. Then we apply the second theory, that is von Mises or distortion energy theory. The formula is sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square minus sigma 1 sigma 2 equal to sigma y, that is yield stress over factor of safety whole square, where sigma y is equal to working stress. Putting the value of these major and minor stresses, the value of FOS, calculated value of SOS, will be 2.284. The second problem is regarding cylindrical shaft. Statement of the problem is a cylindrical shaft made of steel of yield stress of 700 megapascal is subjected a static loads consisting of bending moment 10 kilonewton meter and a torsional moment of 30 kilonewton meter. Determine the diameter of shaft using two different theories of flares, assuming a factor of safety 2. Take modulus of elasticity equal to 10 gigapascal. 210 gigapascal. So given data is sigma y is given in terms of megapascal, we convert it into Newton per millimeter square. Similarly, moment 10 into 10 to the power 6 Newton millimeters. Torsional stress equal to torsional moment equal to 30 kilonewton meter equal to 30 into 10 to the power 6 Newton mm. Modulus of elasticity equal to 210 10 to the power 3 megapascal or 210 10 to the power 3 Newton per millimeter square. FOS equal to 2 and mu is also given as equal to 0.25. In this problem, we can calculate sigma 1, sigma 2, the principal stresses, from a transformation equation already discussed in video 1 last lecture. Sigma 1, the major stress, principal major stress equal to sigma x plus sigma y over 2 plus 1 by 2 sigma x minus sigma y whole square plus 4 tau xy square under root. And to calculate minor stress sigma 2 is same equation as above, only sign here the sign will be minus. We can calculate the bending stress using this bending equation, m over I equal to sigma over y equal to a over r. from this we can calculate sigma b, the bending stress, equal to my or I, and this value become 101.85 into 10 to the power 6 over d cube n Newton per millimeter square. Similarly, we can calculate from torsional equation the value of tau, and value of tau is equal to 16t over pi d cube, and after calculation the value become 152.78 into 10 to the power 6 per millimeter square over d cube. इसके बाद हम इसकी जो है सिग्मा 1 की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करेंगे उसी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इक्वेशन से. सिग्मा y इसमें जो है 0 पुट करेंगे. सिग्मा x की वैल्यू जो है हमने कैलकुलेट की है, दैट इज बेंडिंग स्ट्रेस. लास्ट पेज पे सिग्मा 1 इक्वल टू 101.85 ओवर 2 इंटू डी क्यूब प्लस 1 over 2 putting the value of sigma x again and divided by d6 plus 4 and value of tau xy. From this equation the value of sigma 1 become 211.9 into 10 to the power 6 Newton per millimeter square over d cube. And similarly the value of minor principal stress sigma 2 become minus 110.1 into 10 to the power 6 Newton per millimeter square over d cube. Then using the maximum shear stress theory, the value of d become, this theory is sigma 1 minus sigma 2 or 2 equal to yield stress over 2fs, and from this if we put the value, d will become 97.2 mm according to this theory, that is shear stress theory. And from maximum principal strain theory, the equation is sigma 1 minus mu into sigma 2 equal to sigma y. From this we can calculate the value of d, that will become 70 mm. तो इसमें हम देख रहे हैं कि इन दोनों थ्योरीज में पहली थ्योरी मैक्सिमम shear stress theory में value of d is 97.2 millimeter and then value of d in second theory is 70. तो इससे ये हमें मालूम हुआ कि पहली थ्योरी में जो है ज़्यादा सेफ है, वैल्यू ऑफ डी 97.2, ये डिज़ाइन ज़्यादा सेफ है एज़ कंपेयर टू मैक्सिमम प्रिंसिपल स्ट्रेन थ्योरी. So this is all about this problem, these problems, and अब मैं आपको होमवर्क देना चाहता हूँ. होमवर्क इस चैप्टर 10 और ये है बुक R.C. हेबलर. इसका ये जो फ्लेयर थ्योरीज के बारे में टॉपिक 10.7 आपको इसको स्टडी कर लें, थ्योरी ऑफ इलास्टिक फ्लेयर, एंड इसके प्रॉब्लम जो है एक्सरसाइज प्रॉब्लम जो हैं 10.77 और 10.8 ये सॉल्व करें. और इसी तरह ये टॉपिक हमने चैप्टर 5 में जो है वो पूरा कवर किया था, स्ट्रेस वाला, लेकिन स्ट्रेन वाला टॉपिक उसमें नहीं था. ये इस बुक में चैप्टर 10 के स्टार्ट में टॉपिक रिलेटेड टू स्ट्रेन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है. आप इसके टॉपिक 10.1 से 10.5 तक पढ़ें और एग्जाम्पल भी इसके साथ देखें. This is all about this lecture. Thank you.